Hey YouTube, this is Brandon here with Third Rate Duelist. We've got our buddy here, Zach, who's going to show us his Dark Magician deck profile. So is there anything you want to say about it before we get started?
We just found this one and did some modifications to it and try to make Dark Magicians a little bit more competitive.
Alright, so let's get right into it.
Alright, so of course, run 3 Dark Magicians.
Okay, watch.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, get all different rarities?
Yep.
Different artworks?
Different artworks, different rarities.
Which one's your favorite artwork?
That one.
That one right there. That's my favorite too. I used to have a play set of that artwork.
Then we run 2 Magician of Dark Illusion.
So how come only 2 of him? Do you think 2's enough? Do you think 3 would be too many?
3 would be too many in this deck because this you can't really get him out of there real fast, and besides you only use navigation on him. Unless you have him in hand whenever you activate a spell trap card on your opponent's turn, then he comes out as a special summon from his activation.
Okay.
Run 3 Rod.
Okay.
Because you need Rod in order to search out your circles and circles, navigation, or soul.
Alright.
And it's a good fodder for knowledge.
Knowledge.
Spellbook knowledge.
Playing a little bit of Spellbook Engine here. Okay.
Oh yeah. 2 Apprentice Illusion Magician.
How come not 3 of this?
I don't see her much, and she's basically, in one of our do see her, she's mainly used to get a Dark Magician to hand.
Okay.
2 Ash Blossom.
How come only 2?
Again,
Had space for.
not enough space, and I would run 3 because it helped me out on a lot of decks, especially Laranoids.
He's good all around. That card killed their nodes.
2 Droll Unlocks.
So how come only 2 Droll?
Because I can use it efficiently sometimes if I go up against a deck that runs off of draws, but for most of the time I can just use it as fodder for knowledge as well.
Okay, so how come you wouldn't maybe like completely drop the Droll for like maybe the 3rd Ash and then use the 2nd one for another card? Because Droll's not too good in the meta standpoint against Sky Striker.
This is true. I haven't thought about that much, and I haven't gone against Sky Striker as much either, anyway, so...
Okay. The Droll's still good against Goki.
Oh yeah.
No doubt.
3 Wind Witch Ice Spells.
Alright, so here's where we get to the interesting spicy text.
Yes.
So, how come you're playing an Ice Spell engine? Or a Wind Witch engine?
Wind Witch Engine is because if you control no monsters on the field, you can special summon Ice Spell. And her effect is she gets to special summon another Wind Witch of Glass Spell, which is right here.
So you run 3, 2, 1.
You run 3 Ice Spell, 2 Glass Spell, and 1 Snow Bell.
Okay, so do you like this engine?
Oh, extremely well.
And what's the purpose of this? Like, what's your turn 1 end board by playing this? What's your goal?
Turn 1 in board is to get out Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon.
Okay, and then I guess you try and set up with Crystal Wing and like a navigation set with a circle?
Yes.
Cool, so interruptions for days.
Yes.
And you get to burn your opponent. That's got to be pretty good for the new time rules. You know, game 3 you go first, burn them for like 1,300 damage right off the bat.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, because if with Ice Spell's effect, after she special summons Glass Spell, she can burn your opponent for 500, and then whenever you bring out the Winter Bell, her effect is you target a Wind Witch monster in your graveyard, and you can deal 200 points of damage for each level it has.
Okay.
So you got an extra 800 there.
So you like that engine a lot?
Oh, extremely well.
All
not
right.
not many people like it from me because they don't like seeing Crystal Wing first turn.
Fair enough. Alright.
And then last monster is Blue Boy.
Okay, so only 1 Blue Boy?
Yes.
How come not 2?
Because it's you don't use him much. He's only for knowledge purposes.
Okay, so draw power.
Draw power. Yes.
All right.
Now to the spells, we got 3 circles.
Yep.
Because for
Typical
Dark Magicians, you need 3
Yeah.
circles. And then we've got 2 secrets, 2 Spellbook of Secrets.
Okay.
In order to get out 2 knowledge.
So do you like knowledge in this? Does it
It
like
helps with draw power easily, yes.
Okay.
Because most of the time I can usually use knowledge on first turn with any hand.
Okay.
And since the banning of Max C, draw power has been kind of dead with this deck.
Yeah.
One illusion magic.
So, okay.
One dark magic attack.
That's pretty good against Sky Striker right now. They sell their back row and dark magic attack them.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And then to top it all off with that set, a classic card, Secret Village of the Spellcasters.
So only one Secret Village of Spellcasters?
That was replaced for something else that we took out.
So have you thought about maybe bumping this up to 2 or 3 because of the Sky Striker matchup? And that card's got to be good against Goki. Well, I guess not with Summon Sorceress. Because you can just link into her. Never mind. Excuse that last part then.
Helps out a lot with rogue decks though.
Yeah. So have you thought about bumping Secret Village up to 2 or 3?
Eventually, probably.
Okay.
Not many people like this card, but I love it because it screws a lot of people over.
So what does this card do?
Legacy of the Duelist. Alright, so whenever you play this card, if you declare an attack with your monster, you can target a spell and trap card on your opponent's side of the field, negate the attack with this card, and destroy that spell and trap card. It's got like 4 effects. So the second effect is the special summon monsters from the extra deck can't attack the first turn they're summoned.
That's pretty good.
Another effect is you and your opponent can only set one spell or trap card per turn.
That's pretty good.
And the last effect is I can get rid of my draw phase, or not get rid of my draw phase, give up my draw phase to bring a monster back from my graveyard to my hand.
That's pretty good. So the only set 1 card per turn's got to ruin Sky Striker.
Yes.
And then you just destroy spells on trap cards and negate attacks.
Yes.
That's pretty good. So you thought about bumping that up to more than just 1?
Oh yeah, because a lot of people hate whenever I play that card. That's their first target trying to get rid of whenever I play that. To round out the spells, 2 Cosmic Cyclones.
So with the new time rules, have you thought about switching Cosmic Cyclone to something out like Twin Twister or like MST?
MST, no, because it can be stopped really easily. Twin Twister, maybe. But I've come across Cosmic Cyclone in a dire need, and paying 1,000 life points right off the bat doesn't hurt me that much. Because, okay. I banish cards for a living, so... For starting the traps, we got 3 navigation.
Yep.
Of course.
Standard. Oh yeah, card's pretty freaking good.
Summon a Dark Magician, negate shit.
Pass,
yeah. Go, do whatever.
Well, not only that, you get 2 monsters out, and then you can go into your overlays and...
Negate shit.
2 torrentials.
That card's pretty good too.
That screwed over Black Wings 1 turn.
Set up a board. TT.
Yep.
Cry.
And then to round out the traps, 2 Eternal Souls.
So how come not 3 of this one?
It's more of
we don't use it enough.
Yeah, we don't use it enough, and it's plus if you have it in hand and you activate it, if your opponent destroys it, it destroys all your monsters.
Not only destroys, just banishes anything. Gets rid off the field.
Okay.
If they get rid off the field, you can destroys all your monsters on the field.
So, what do you think the brick factor is of this deck? Do you think you've got a pretty high brick factor, or do you think it's pretty consistent?
It's really consistent.
Okay.
I mean, I've gone against so many decks, and first round I can always go up against almost anybody with trying to... I've only bricked like 4 times out of like 40 duels or more.
Alright. So, we're going to do extra deck?
Yep. First one is the Winterbell we showed earlier.
Okay.
And then Clearwing Synchro Dragon.
Ooh, we got that alternate art.
Yeah, yes. This one, the only reason why it's in here is because if they manage to get rid of the Crystal Wing here, you can still use Ice Bell's effect to bring out Glass Bell and then synchro them off into Clearwing.
Okay. So, utility.
Yes.
Plan B.
Plan B, yes.
It's saved our ass.
Many times. They have an Illusion Magician.
Okay.
Because if you don't know what he does, he brings out Dark Magician from the deck to the field by getting rid of 1 card from underneath him. And if you have Eternal Soul on the field, you can not only get 1, but 2 out if you haven't used Eternal Soul that turn.
Pretty good.
Then also has a banish effect.
If a normal monster declares an attack, you can use his effect to banish
any card on
the field.
Is that targeting or non-targeting?
Targeting.
Okay.
And then this card here is good for link plays. Galaxy Tomahawk.
Yep. That card should have been banned.
Link.
Yeah, card should have been banned. All right.
With Dark Magicians, you get out 2 level 7 monsters, then bam, right into Tomahawk.
Navigation into it.
Yeah.
First turn. Have fun.
And then To round off the XEs is
Big Eye,
Big
the
Eye.
bane of my existence. I used to hate this card back in the day. All right.
And now you play it in
We're
every
bringing
level
it.
7 deck.
Yeah, I know.
all right. To start off with the links, we've got Binary Sorceress.
Okay, so what does this card do?
Let's see here. This card,
No, no.
yeah, I haven't played it enough. When the monster's co-linked to this card, battles your opponent's monster and inflicts battle damage to them. You gain that much life points.
Okay.
That's with one co-link. If it's two co-linked, you can target up to 2 face-up monsters you control, and until the end of this turn, have one attack of the monster, and if you do, add that lost attack to the other monster.
It's pretty good.
Oh, big monsters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, this one here is basically going off of the Galaxy
If
Tomahawk.
you play Firewall, okay, I was going to say.
Cleave4 Genius. In order to get off of Galaxy Tomahawk, you go into Cleave4 Genius because they're all machines.
Yep.
And then after that, you can go into Binary Sorceress or Link Spiders.
Generic Tomahawk plays.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And then we've got Proxy, which you go off of Tomahawk as well.
Waiting for that goddamn Firewall.
Then we've got Transcode Talker. We got him in there to replace some of the other cards that weren't linking up just right, or because this one's got forward, back, and side.
Okay.
Then we've got this card right here, saved my ass against Black Wings. Borlo Dragon.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Gotta play it.
Yep.
Gotta
Too
play
good.
it.
All right.
You link up, you have to play that card.
And then the last card in this Firewall.
Fucking Firewall. All right. So, on a serious note, though, why no Summon Sorceress?
I haven't found a use for her, basically, and she doesn't really run
We
well.
haven't tested her really yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the main reason
All righty.
that'll happen.
Well, you got anything else you want to say about the deck, Zach?
If you're wanting to go up against Dark Magicians or run a Dark Magician deck, I would highly recommend getting this one, even though most people don't like the Wind Witch build in it, just because they're Wind Witches. They are extremely useful in fast play.
Okay.
This build made Dark Magicians a lot faster.
Alrighty. Well, thanks for showing us your profile, Zach.
Thank you.
So, YouTube, go ahead and, hit that like button and subscribe and hit that bell so that way you don't miss an upload. And let us know in the comment section what you guys think of Zach's Dark Magician deck or what you guys want to see from us. Later, YouTube.